Welcome to Finders Keepers, where I share my tips for finding and keeping volunteers so that you can keep making a big impact without burning yourself out. I'm Chloe Myers, I'm a coach with Teambridge CVS in South Devon, and I've asked some of the volunteer coordinators that I work with to share their questions with me for this series so that I can share the answers with everyone.
Hello Chloe, I'm a trustee with Dawlish Action for Youth and we provide recreational and leisure facilities for young people through our youth clubs. We're a small group of trustees and I think to be really effective we need to look at recruitment. Unfortunately we've not had a lot of success of late. We could also be more effective with volunteers helping at the session as well. I wonder if you can give some tips as to how we might approach this a bit differently. Thank you.
Recruiting volunteers is something I get asked about all the time. But when I ask volunteer coordinators what you're looking for, I usually get a vague answer. You want to recruit anyone and everyone, and you're grateful for all volunteers, you want to be really accessible. But the trouble is, when you try to reach everyone, you end up reaching no one. So take a moment to picture your ideal volunteer. How old are they? Are they retired, working age, a young person at the start of their career? Do they have children? What skills do they have? Do they need a driving license or specific knowledge or experience? And what are they offering to do and when? Just last week, I supported someone to get more specific on their volunteer needs, and that clarity was enough for them to know exactly who to approach, and they've recruited somebody already. So do you already have someone that meets your ideal volunteer description? The volunteer that you would clone if you could? Go and speak to that volunteer and find out how they discovered you. Did they read about you in the paper or come to an event? Maybe they have a friend who volunteers for you or uses your services, or maybe they found you on social media. And then ask them what motivated them to sign up, and what held them back from contacting you sooner, and what keeps them volunteering. Knowing what made them hesitate will help you remove or at least address any barriers your future volunteers might be facing. So perhaps they're worried that there's going to be loads of paperwork, or they'll have to make a certain time commitment that will make going on holiday difficult. And perhaps your dream volunteer would be happy to share their story, to show people what volunteering for your organisation is really like. You want to be sure to show how volunteering has helped them as well as your clients. So maybe they've gained confidence or made new friends or got a renewed sense of purpose after retirement. Or maybe they've gained skills that help them find paid work. And if they're willing, you can use their story on social media, on posters, press releases. They might even be willing to do some public speaking at events to help you find volunteers. The key in all these things is to have a really clear and simple call to action so that people who are interested in volunteering can contact you really easily. Often, the best volunteers don't start off as volunteers. So how could you bring more people into your world so they get to see the amazing impact you have and get to know the wonderful people involved? And quality is so much more important than quantity. Having lots of volunteers who do a little bit here and there can be incredibly difficult to manage. Remember that promoting your events and voluntary vacancies is free on Teambridge Together. Thank you so much for watching Finders Keepers. I really hope it's been useful. I would love to hear your comments below, and please come and follow me on LinkedIn. I'm Chloe Myers. Thank you.